let's take a moment. If you guys recognize the island of Nirn, you can see off in the distance a fortress. Now, we're not going to go that way today. We're actually going to go in a completely different direction because today we are going to talk about Carnan. And, well, let's start up with the Carnan-ness, shall we? Bring it up on the map and let's listen to the first little bit of, I guess, narration to hear.
Yeah, so this is actually one of the story missions that's available when we arrive in sort of the second act. And we start to open up the world, meet and introduce some new characters.
We must go to the forest of
and some people got to get... Oops,
something
talking.
calls me. Not all calls should be answered, Talion.
Sorry, Celebrimbor.
Okay, there we go.
And yeah, some people actually got to get their hands on this and actually play it at E3, which was really fun as well. So it's the mission that introduces one of our new characters. We've also got another story mission over the left, which was one of the Eltaria ones.
Ooh.
But the thing we're really excited about with introducing Carnan is a couple of things. One, that it's this new character, and it's really, she's a representation of one of the big themes that we see in Tolkien. So if you think of whether it's Tom Bombadil as this spirit of nature that they encounter on their way to Rivendell, or their old Treebeard plays, who's so fundamental in Lord of the Rings, or Beorn and his role. So these different spirits of nature that are in opposition to the forces of evil, but are also always generally neutral. They're not taking one side or the other. But for us, we're thinking, what would that force of nature and that spirit of nature look like if it was trapped within Mordor, within the land of shadow, within this kind of darker and more evil location? And that's what we really wanted to explore with this character. So
that's super exciting.
Sort of a Mordor Tom Bombadil is probably the closest analogy.
I like it. Now, before we start everything, I see a lot of requests for subtitles. Are subtitles in now? Like, can we, if we put on subtitles, will they work in the cinematics?
Yes.
Cool.
Okay.
Yeah? Do you want me to pull it away for a second so they just see us, or?
I'll just take a second.
Okay. Cool. So, subtitles, we'll put those on for you guys. I see you're asking those questions. Cocaine juice? That's a question. Yeah, so you intrigue me. Oh, interesting.
Should work.
It's not a question, it was completely different stuff. I just loved the name. All right, so we put on subtitles. They should work now. And let's go ahead and start. Violent nature. Strange music draws you to the forest of Nirn. It is time to answer its call, which is, as we just heard from Celebrimbor a second ago, doesn't want you to answer its call. So stop calling nature. Stop calling nature.
Put nature to voicemail.
Block nature. Subtitles working.
What creature haunts this forest?
Oh, Carnan is no creature. She is nature itself.
She calls us.
Talion, we must move with great caution. Andy! And me!
And another spirit of nature that was a little bit of an influence.
Finish the job!
Influence here. So it's really important to us to have these different tones and this variation.
Right.
Have some mercy, Ranger. Don't leave me like this.
What has happened here?
Dominate him, and you will have the truth.
Cut me free, Ranger. I am loose. She's picking us off, one by one.
That beasts come hundreds strong.
Get out here and show yourself.
Pit to peak, enslaved are rivers and trees.
No.
I take it this is the work of Carnan.
This is the forest of Carnan, and she will protect it with the full power of nature.
Like there's a comment right when you were about to blow up his head, Ellie, where he's like, no, he has loot!
By death as much as life.
The two are bound together. That is Carnan.
She's actually in control of all the elements of nature through this
What are the
forest.
orcs doing here?
They are doing Sauron's work.
All the elements.
So the creatures.
You have no idea what you walked into. What is she? The cannibals? The ghouls? She's all of it.
Feed, you will feed 1,000 mouths.
Why do these beasts not attack us?
They hear her song. They are part of her as she is part of them. Yet they will defend.
Man, Karnan's lines when she's in those bits, some of them my favorite voice acting.
No. She's drawing us in.
We were really lucky with just having some fantastic actors
This
just throughout the whole
Karnan has
game.
been
Tox
busy.
was amazing.
Where are you?
I do believe we have a little bit of time before we hit the next person. So if you were saying that she has control in the elements of this entire forest.
Yes, so we can go through, it's inhabited by the Caragors that we can see there, and they're not going to attack us unless we attack them.
Right.
But they will turn on the orcs and the Ologs. So she's really, basically this area of Mordor is using the power of nature to hold back the forces of Sauron.
Oh, that's
But
awesome.
it's dangerous for us as well.
Right. Hey, Ellie. There's a little bit of polish that's really fun with that root that was like making the archway behind us. You want to demonstrate that? Yeah, do that real quick. It's just a fun little, like, oh, you can do that? That you showed me yesterday. So I wanted to demonstrate that it's like just little polish like that. So you can just go under it. Like it's not something that you have to jump over. It's an item that you can slip through. We got a mic volume increase request. Up you go.
I just love this forest as well, just the variety of different environments we can have now.
Can't we lose talk? We'll fight our way out and then settle our differences. In here we're just food. Come on! I found it! The tree! She's the tree!
Spirit of Karnan is tree and beast, fang and claw, root and spear.
Well, that wasn't there before.
I love that moment.
Yeah, so that's now exposed the real heart of this forest.
Right.
Of Karnan.
Moving trees.
Changed and unlike this fleshling. Where is your rot? Your buddings? Do you grow? Do you wither? No. No. A lifeless beast are you, but no. For you die and die. Not lifeless, but deathless. A flesh-haunted thing.
Talion, we cannot defeat her.
What would you suggest I do?
Throw down your sword and kneel.
I will not kneel to this thing.
One of the coolest effects, seeing the leaves come together like that.
Oh, yeah.
Deathless one.
Man.
Bring you to rot and ruin, will beasts of Mordor.
Ooh. We have a
Fire,
we
that
have
was
a-
effective.
Yeah, do we have a fire bow on right now? I guess I do. I guess we do.
That is just the right thing to bring to a fight against nature.
That's really cool to see how like the element also added to taking out this guy. I hadn't even thought of trying it.
And the fire starting to spread through this foliage as well.
Oh yeah. Careful where you step, Ellie.
But she's not finished, so she can take the form of all these different creatures within the forest. And actually, what we're just introducing at this point in the game is, as well as that as well as Karnan, we have elemental Graug. So we have all these different and diverse environments. So we have
Right.
the lava fields in Gorgoroth, and we have the forests here, and we have the snow up in Saragoth, and the kind of elite Graugs and giants in each of those regions have their own elemental attacks, so they can be breathing fire or throwing lava or ice breath. So it's just another kind of level up to the monsters and creatures you'll be fighting, and of course dominating and riding around and using against Sauron.
Funny, there's a picture of a Graug breathing fire in one of our screenshots we released, so now is a good opportunity for meeting another one. Oh, here it comes. Ooh.
And she's able to actually combine the effects of fire and the sort of poison in her attacks as well.
I believe we showed you that too with E3, so now we have not just Talion being able to do it, but other creatures. Oh, here it comes. Oh, ow.
Reopen it. Now we bleed.
She's down.
Ellie, your people want to let you know that you're doing amazing.
Always appreciate it.
When a Tinder date goes wrong, that's the mission apparently.
Be careful. There is Mordor.
Mordor.
Got him. Right in the eye.
Oh, that's beautiful.
It's the only place to shoot.
I love the Karnan Drakes. This is the one that's in our statue in the Mithril edition as well.
Right.
One does not reason with the wind.
Oh, if you can hit that fireball. Oh!
It's tough.
It is tough. I remember,
Nice.
it's gonna take a couple more headshots for sure.
We all die together.
Oh, you're getting it.
Fire to forest, fire to trees. Your ash will feed.
So I see a comment, someone was just like, isn't that a spoiler when we mentioned about the statue? It's like, actually, the story trailer showed the Karnan Drakes flying into the Balrog as well.
Yeah, so I mean, it is a little spoiler in the sense that she is going to ultimately ally with us and help us. So it's kind of our homage to Bjorn in The Hobbit. Like, just think that was so amazing the way they met him. We've got this creature that's transforming, Right. There, and then ultimately at the Battle of Five Armies, it's this incredible ally.
Right. It's cool to see the effect of poison and fire at the same time with shaking the screen. Is
Not as cool when it's hitting you like
well, it looks cool.
that. Yeah.
Woo! She got him. The 5 headshots. Oh, into the building. Yes, Mordor filled with skyscrapers.
Well, it seems this Karnan isn't as powerful.
I love that every time.
Unleashed to rise and rise again. In a hole go you.
What have we unleashed?
The cry of the forests. The scream of the rivers.
Great spirit of Karnan.
Cease all cry and clamor. You have woken Torgorot, cracked and creviced until now. I opened the Dark Lord. He stokes its flames. Forges cage like kindling for shattering fire to come. Burn you, burn we. A fire for all it will be.
What have we awoken?
Undead! Ringmaker, your forge sings.
We hear your call. Allow us to help.
Yes, you will. You. A deathless beast. You. A flesh-haunted thing.
We will find Tor Goroth.
Go now. Your Balrog waits. He rises in doom shadow. Fight till death and rise again. You will fight. Soon and soon. Death will defeat undead.
Okay. So there's gonna be a little bit more talking right after we do the mission complete. Should we? Do you want to like? It basically is them talking about the last conversation. Should we move on to that as well?
Sure.
Cool.
It seems this ring has woken more than Sauron.
Yes, we must go to Golgoroth and deal with this Balrog.
Boom. There we go.
Cool.
All right, go ahead. You can go ahead and hit pause. Let me bring it back to all of us again. What's